Hello everyone, welcome to Bee Learners. So today we are here to discuss chapter agriculture. So basically in this chapter we will read the terms what is the term meaning of the term agriculture, then different types of crops also will study that basically the crop is classified into how many parts, and among means both the category we will read the few crops, what kind of temperature, rainfall, soil, and also the state where those crops can be grown. So let's start our session. So Indian economy means our country, especially our economy is based on agriculture. So agriculture means we can say not only farming. Agriculture means not only growing crops like wheat and rice. Apart from that, horticulture also. Horticulture means cultivation of fruit, flower, that is called horticulture. Then livestock rearing. You can keep the cattle also. Many of the time you might have seen that the farmer they keep cattle like cow, buffalo, because they are also very profitable for them. They also provide many benefits. After that, fishing, that is also one of the topic that comes under the category of agriculture only. Then forestry means it means that if you are obtaining any valuable product from the forest, like I can say we obtain wood, we get fruit, flowers also, we get medicinal plants also, many things, even paper that we are using, that comes from the forest only, that comes from the softwood. So what we are watching here, that forest provides many valuable goods, many valuable items. Okay, so about two-thirds of the Indians are engaged in farming. So the main occupation of our country is farming. So many times you might have heard also India is a land of crops also, or India is an economy which is completely depend on agriculture. So that's why our country is having the economy that is called agro based economy. Agro means agriculture. So our economy is agro based economy. So in India we have if you will see the map of India, so you will see that every location, see, rice is grown where, this area that is basically famous for the rice. Then wheat, this area we have the basically famous for the wheat. So across every region, if you will see the map carefully, you will see that different types of crops are grown. The reason is that different types of soil, the climatic condition, temperature, everything varies across every part of India. It's not same. If you will see means the detailed map of India, if you will see the temperature, if you will see the rainfall, everything what you will find across India, it is completely different. It is completely different everywhere. So now talking about the Indian farmers, that they grow basically two types of crop. One is food crop and second is cash crop. Food crop which they use for eating purpose. Eating purpose in the sense you can say as a staple food, that is called food crop. Then we have the cash crop, means they basically grow this type of crop for commercial purpose. Commercial purpose they grow like tea, coffee, rubber. These all are grown for the commercial purpose. So in our country, India, many let me give you one example. If you go to your garden, if you will observe the soil carefully, you will find that every part of your garden, they are having different kind of soil. So this is the condition in your garden. Think about the condition of the whole India. Definitely every part of India will have different kind of soil, will have different kind of weather, will have different kind of temperature, will different kind of everything. So thus we can say we can grow various types of crops in India. So I told you about the food crops that we grow for mainly for the eating purpose, like rice, wheat, maize, millets are the food crop. Then another crop, that is cash crop, that is basically used for the commercial purpose, not for eating purpose. Simply we don't consume all these directly. So they are first refined, then we used to consume it, like tea, pulses, vegetable, fruits, sugarcane, tobacco, all these are cash crops. There are mainly two seasons. There's one more season which you will read in higher class, that is called Z season. In this season, mainly the crops or the plants or the trees that are grown, like cucumber, watermelon, all these type of crops are grown in Z season. Okay, so basically in your book textbook it is written there kharif crop and kharif season and the rabi season. So this season begins on the with the onset of monsoon. As the monsoon start, this season also begin, and during this season we grow the crops like rice, millets, maize, cotton, jute. Then we have the rabi season. When the rainy season ends and the autumn begins, it starts then. The rabi season starts when rainy season, R for rabi and R for rainy. So when the rainy season ends and the autumn season, see the spelling of rabi, R A. So R A, another one is B I also, but I am using only two words. So R for rainy season. So rainy season ends and autumn season starts. Then this season is called Rabi season. And the crops like wheat, gram, mustard, sugarcane, these are the things which are grown. Talking about the rice, you know very well that we use it as an important food, staple food. Okay, so it is grown in the hot and wet climate and soft soil is needed. We can say we are talking about the alluvial soil. So this type of crop is grown where the soil is alluvial. So some of the parts of the country like West Bengal, Assam, Odisha, they here the rice is grown. And suppose if the irrigation system is not good, so with the help of irrigation system we can grow the rice there also in the places like Punjab, Haryana. So we can say among all the country, China is the largest producer. India comes at the second producer of the rice in the world. Then we have the wheat. Remember one thing, China you will find the name many places in agriculture also. So remember this one. So talking about the wheat, wheat is also the second staple. Rice and wheat, these two are the staple food of our country. It grows in cool and moist climate, and if it is grow in cool and moist climate, definitely it is a winter crop. We can say some of the state name like Punjab, Haryana, these are very famous for growing wheat. Then we have the millets. Millets are also called coarse grain. Coarse grain. Why it is called coarse grain? The reason is that these type of grains can be easily grown where the rainfall is not too much also. Means in case of less water also they can survive very well. That's why it is called coarse grain. It doesn't require water too much. So jowar, bajra and ragi are some of the millets that is grown in India. And the places like even our Bihar is also included here. Then we have the Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. These are the places where the coarse grains are grown. Then the next we have pulses. So India is the largest producer of the pulses. And one thing is not given in your book that I want to tell you, it is the largest producer as well as consumer also. Means we produce pulses a lot and we eat also a lot, means we consume also a lot. We are the largest producer and consumer both of pulses. A pulses example given here, gram, urad, masoor, moong, arhar are the name of the pulses. Then talking about the cash crops which we basically use for selling purpose in the market. So first one is the oilseed. As you know that oilseed provide oil for cooking food, like example groundnut, linseed, coconut, mustard. All these oil you must have your means have all these at your home. So that oil basically comes from the seed, and the seed which gives us oil, that seed is called oil seed. So mustard is mainly produced in the area like Punjab and Haryana. Groundnut is grown in Gujarat, Maharashtra and South India. Then we have the next, sugarcane. India is the leading producer of sugarcane in the world. No one else India means is there who produces sugarcane. Especially our Bihar is the leading state, one of the leading state. So Bihar, Haryana, Punjab, all these are the places where the sugarcane is grown. And before Bihar, there is one more state, that is Uttar Pradesh is also one of the leading producer. Then you know very well that sugarcane is used to produce sugar as well as gur and jaggery. Gur or jaggery both means the same, they are synonyms. Then the next we have cotton. Cotton, they basically grow very well in the warm and dry climate, and it is favorable. Basically, the cottons are grown in the black soil. It is regarded as that ki black soil, if there is a black soil, the cotton can be grown very very well. And area like Gujarat, you can say Punjab and Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, these areas are very very famous for black soil. And if this area is having black soil, definitely the cotton can be grown. And let me tell you one more thing, that the place where you will find the plateau region, it is rich source of black soil also. Wherever the plateau will be there, Malwa Plateau, Chota Nagpur Plateau, these regions are also very famous for growing cotton. So cotton is used for making clothes. This everybody knows already. Then we have the jute. Jute is also one of the fiber, and it grows very well in hot and humid climate or wet climate. So it is known as the golden fiber of India. This is very important for you all, that which fiber is known as the golden fiber. That is jute. An area like West Bengal, Assam, Bihar and Odisha are the leading producer of the cotton. And jute is used for making carpets and the bag. Then we have the tea. Tea is a plantation crop. Plantation, why it is written there plantation crop? Means a large plot of land is required, and the whole plot of land is used for single crop, that is tea. So that's why, means growing a single type of crop on large scale, what we call it? We call it plantation crop. Tea, tea grows well on highlands and well drained soil. Assam, these are the name of some states where we can grow tea. Assam, West Bengal, Nilgiri Hill in the south are very famous for the growing tea. And India is one of the largest producer of tea. Then we have the coconut. Coconut is an example of plantation crop. Again, I am telling you, means single type of crop is grown on large scale. This is the definition of plantation crop. And it grows very well in warm and humid climate. Example of some of the state where we can grow cotton, especially you might have seen in the South India side. So Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, these are the leading producer of coconut in India. Then we have the another, that is coffee. Coffee is also known as plantation crop. Again, same thing, that a large plot of land is used for single type of crop, that is called plantation agriculture. And places like Kerala, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, again we have all the states of South India, they are very famous for the for growing cotton. Last one, that is spices. Spices, India is a land of spices. Many of the countries, not only I'm talking about the nearby countries, I'm telling you many of the restaurants, hotels of USA and many more developed country, they need the spices of India, because they know that India is very well known for spices, and many of the spices they have, they are very well reputed across the nation. Indian spices, they are very well reputed. So Malabar coast of Kerala, Karnataka, these are the main producer of spices. Spices like we have the black pepper, cardamom, cloves, chilies, turmeric. These are the popular spices grown here. Talking about the livestock. Livestock, cows and the bullocks are called cattle. Cow, buffaloes, goats and camel, they give us milk. Livestock means why people in India, means here we'll see what are the uses of the cattle, why they keep the cattle. So the one which one give us milk, that is called milk cattle, one which provide milk cattle. So milk and milk product like cheese, butter, ghee comes from these animal only. Everybody knows that. Not only this food items, not only food items, even the fabrics, even the fabric comes from the animal. Fabric like wool, that comes from animal. Cattle also help in plowing the field also. You might have heard the name of ox. That ox is used for plowing the field. And not only ox, bullock also. Cattle waste means talking about cow dung, that is used as a manure. and it makes the soil fertile, and it is also used for producing the biogas. Cattle are now given a good quality diet. See, if you will not provide the good quality diet to the cattle, they will not provide you the product. Means if you want better output, so you have to give the better input also. Operation Flood is a program that was launched in 1970. This is the biggest dairy development, and it helped in increasing the production of milk and also the income of farmer. So it has not only increased the quantity and quality of milk but also made India a leading leader in the milk production. You might have heard about the white revolution also. After the white revolution, also the production of the dairy products as well as the milk that increases in the India. Then we have the agriculture development and the green revolution. See, green revolution that was started in India during the 1960s. Before green revolution, India was not self sufficient. It means that India used to import the food grains from the other country. But as the green revolution started, the farmers or the peasant, they started using the HYV seeds. HYV means high yielding variety seeds. Not only seed, fertilizer too. So they started using high yielding variety seeds as well as fertilizers in the field. And what happened, as soon as they started realizing that if we will use high yielding variety seeds, fertilizers, everything, or we can say if we will use the modern techniques of farming, then what will happen, we will get more production. We will get more production. So this way they realized that if you want to get more production, you have to use HYV program. So what we have seen that agriculture means uh, after green revolution, India became self sufficient of the food grain. But before the green revolution, India was not self sufficient. India used to import the food grain from outside the nation. But after green revolution, India made you can say example for other nation also, that we should try to adopt the modern techniques of farming if you want to produce more and more food grains. And after green revolution, India became the exporter also. Means now Indians, they can sell their food grains to the other outside the nation also. Earlier they were not having the food grains in huge quantity, but now they are able to produce more and more, and if they are producing more and more, they can send their food grains for some commercial purpose in outside their state also, and after satisfying the needs of their nation, they can send it to the international market too. So government is providing many benefits to the farmer also. Like you can say they provide many types of credit, or you can say loan, so that farmer can get the money and they can start the production. They can means they are also getting the Kisan credit card scheme. There's a scheme that is called Kisan credit card scheme, and many more other scheme is initiated by the government, is provided by the government, so that in case of crop failure, suppose if there is not very good monsoon, in that situation the farmer can get the money from the government, and after that they can start the production in the next year. So a lot of things has been done for the farmer, so that they can also have a better quality of life and better standard of living also. So this was all about the today's session. Thank you everyone.